Hello and good day, here is Dr. Peter again with a weekly outlook. November was another successful stock market month for the markets, with complete disregard for the actual situation in the global economy. The indices are rising solely on the faint hope of a slowdown in further interest rate hikes by the Federal Reserve. One must certainly doubt the sanity of market participants, but let's remember that no value is created on the stock exchange, only the money of market participants is redistributed. In my last article at Medium, I give a general outlook on the year 2023 and indicates there that it will probably be the decisive year in this decade. It cannot be overstated that the public media has become a tool of disseminating alternative facts and asymmetric informations. I claim that 90% of all important decisions and events are never published. The free channels, which are not yet blocked, largely use codes to avoid being shut down. This is a maximum of unfreedom, and the governments, especially the German, are going further and further in this. It should also be mentioned that the state quote in Germany is now over 50%, which means nothing other than that we have introduced socialism in Germany and that the reconstruction of the Chancellery will again be worth 800 million euros, which will be probably end up being 1.5 billion, and that the German Chancellery will then be 4 times larger as the White House, the seat of the government of the American president. 400 new offices will be built for 1.9 million euros each, because Germany now has the second largest parliament in the world. Only that of China is even larger. In times of Germany's disintegration into its component parts, it is a sign of extreme decadence when the wealth-addled politicians try to squeeze even the last remnants of the Germany's former wealth. But they only accelerate the decline of the republic and with it their own. Because where should the billions of the lifelong full supply of the politicians and their minions come once if the German people stop to produce? And by the way, the entire value which the over 80 million inhabitants of Germany produce, it's produced by only 15 million humans. An unimaginable achievement if one considers that 15 million workers finance the remaining 65 millions with and half the world which receives payment from Germany. Among them 630 millions annually to China since 1979, a total of 10 billion euros. I am curious from when Germany will receive development aid from the world, but the world will not stop accepting money from Germany on its own. Perhaps the bankruptcy of Germany is the only way to put an end to this madness of transfer payments all over the world. This example should tell us that Germany is in the last phase of its existence as a serious state, and collapse should be only a matter of months. The military is already being put in place for use against its own people. The civil servants are being brought into line with lavish payments. And socialism is being implemented not only in the government but also in the streets. It is only a matter of time before the situation escalates, and one has to get used to image of streets, battles and looting. What is said here is not doom and gloom, but only the causality of cause and effect. Is it still possible to stop this process? No. One must let the house burn down in a controlled manner and then rebuild. First, those who protect corrupt politicians and secure their power must realize that they are part of the people and that they and their families are affected by the wrong decisions. As long as the politicians are live in their own world, separated from the people, fully provided and secured for life, no matter what damage they have wrought over their own people. As long as nothing will change, a politician who is affected by his decisions decides completely differently. And he who would have to answer to the one who pays him would also recognize his lord and master, the people, and their will. Croesus-asset management strategy to establish itself completely outside the European Union and also to keep its clients' assets outside the fiat currency area, blockchain secured, is proving to be more and more correct every day. The German government has already started expropriating its citizens. First, they will access their real estate, then their bank accounts, and then their pension entitlements. And then the people will wake up and realize that contracts are not longer worth anything, because a government can simply pass a law which legalizes everything that corrupt politicians come up with. If you think my comments are exaggerate, please ask yourself the reciprocal counter-question. Can the current government of Germany and that of the European Union bring the current development to a good and desirable end? Industry is migrating and Foreign Minister Baerbock wants to bring another 8 to 10 million people from the crisis countries of the world to Germany. Can this lead to a good end? If you have answered the questions yourself, you can look forward to a future in Germany or make arrangements to secure some kind of basic provision for your survival. There are many possibilities. Croesus is just one among many. Believe it or not, anything the government can access, it will. Accounts, real estate, pensions, valuables. Nothing is safe. Only what is outside the European Union is safe. Take a moment to think about this. Still, stay positive and well informed. Visit our website. I look forward to seeing you. Yours sincerely, Dr. Peter Reinhardt.